Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing about very important topic called as cyber law. So before getting into cyber law, we should know what is law. So why law was created? So law is something that was created to suspect or to detect the crimes that is happening surrounding us and to punish those crimes. So, what is this cyber law? Before getting into the cyber law, we will just know what is cyber law. So, cyber. So, what is cyber? Virtual reality. So, generally, what do we call as reality? Reality is something which is happening surrounding us. So, what is virtual reality? Which is not surrounding us, but which we are using in our day to day lives. That is a kind of digital reality which we will be using without knowing ourselves. So that is cyber, which is virtual reality. And what is cyber crime? So cyber crime, what I told crime is something that is happening surrounding us. So cyber crime is something that is happening in the digital world. That is in the technologies, in the devices, or in the uh, devices or apps that we are using in the technologies. Okay, so now what is cyber law is? So cyber law is the term used to describe a law that deals with issues related to the internet, technological and electronic elements, communication technology, including computers, software, hardware, and information system. So cyber law is something like civil law. So civil law is used in our surrounding day-to-day life crimes that is being detected and punished. Cyber law is similar to that, which is happening through the online and in the digital world. These crimes will be detected and will be punishable through this cyber law. So it is being uh, detected in various areas. So these areas are through the internet, technological, electronic elements. What are electronic elements? So now coming to the digital world, everything is electronic elements. You will be heard something called as e-pay. E-pay is something like electronic pay, PDF, everything is soft copy nowadays. So everything is through the electronic, which is being transferred from one system to another system. Everything is through the internet. So communication technology is also what we communicate through the technological devices and the computers, software, hardware. So dealing with all these issues during using all these devices, how we will be dealing with this cyber crimes. There were many crimes that is happening in the digital world, that is in the virtual world. So how to deal with them and what are the laws, how to uh, avoid those crimes, how to protect ourselves, will be learning in the cyber law that will be protecting us from the digital world. So there are many areas which the cyber laws plays a main role. So in the fraud. So fraud, you all may be knowing through the transactions, the fraud will be happening. So transaction means, so let's go to the real world example. In your mobile, you will be getting a link which says that if you click this link, you will be getting 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees to your bank directly. It is a price from this company we will be giving. So when you click that link, there is something happening through the digital world. That is, it will be taking some of your details. It is not actually the link which they will be giving you money. Instead, they are frauding you through that. So if you click that link, some of your details of some of your privacy informations will be going to them. So those areas, the cyber law will take care. So that is when they will be sending you, telling that you shouldn't share any OTP, do not click any links that is not from our end, and there will not be any links sent from any organizations. So these links are the duplicate or the fake links which people play around us through the virtual reality. So next comes the copyright. You will be knowing mostly where you will be using this copyright. You are most aware these copyrights in the YouTubes. So coming to the YouTubes, when there is someone who is uploading a YouTube video, so they will be putting this something called as copyright applies. It means that they have their own rights. This video belongs to them. The same video, if someone else is stealing or taking from that user and uploading it as their video, so that time the original user has all the rights to go and complain and take their copyright. It means uh, so copyright means making the owner aware about the video that they are taking is okay. Like without knowing itself, stealing their video and uploading it in yours is wrong way. So that also the cyber law takes care. So what is defamation? So defamation is something, it is an act of publishing false or defamatory statement that is fake about individual or organization on the internet. So this defamation is something that is individual or faking about someone through the internet without knowing about themselves. So it is like blaming about them that they have done such works, that they have been done doing these works. It is a kind of video making or faking about someone else without knowing the true reality, what is happening or what is being told. Blaming about the individual or any organization without knowing themselves will spoil their life and their organization. So, at that point of time, the cyber law has all the rights to take action on them and give a proper punishment to that person who's doing this. So, next, the area that will be going is harassment and stalking. You know that harassment and stalking is there everywhere through the online. They will be trying to steal your data through the everyday of your life that is happening. So they will be harassing, telling that if you're not doing this or if you're not giving this information from that side, we will be taking your money or we will be stealing your money. So it is like stalking or doing fraud in another way. So this way also the cyber law has all the rights and they will be finding and they will be taking care about this things when a complaint has gone to them. So next thing is I agree, which is contracts and employment law. So contracts and employment law is very important, which will tell that so every time when you click a button after installing an application, it says that do you agree to the terms and conditions of using a website? You have cyber law. So there are terms and conditions for every website that are related to privacy concerns. So we will not be knowing what type of agreement the application or the website is having inside them. So it is a huge agreement which people usually don't read about those agreements. So those agreements will be having few privacy concerns which is not required for them also, but they will be taking some of our data like our location, a few of our sometimes they will tell us like allow us to apply or take your contact details from your phone or from your devices. So such privacies are not required. We shouldn't agree to those privacies. So we should take care of the agreement that we are living when we are getting into or when we are logging into any of the website through the online. So need for cyber law. When user apply transactions on the internet, cyber law covers every transaction and protects them. So when you are a person when he is transacting a money from one device to another device or from one bank to another bank in a digital way. So cyber law takes care and it covers every transactions and protects them. Usually we call it as encrypt and decrypt, where the other person or the third person will not be able to know what is in the cyber law, what know what is in the transaction or steal anything in between or during the transaction. So the cyber law takes care of protecting them. So it touches every reaction and action in cyberspace. So what is cyberspace? Where every reaction and action is takes place that during the transactions. So that is called as cyberspace. It captures all the activities on the internet to just to know who is the person who is doing all these acts. So who is actually doing all these unnecessary things, frauds, defamation. So to know about that, the cyber law will be always trying to recover it. So if there is any problem that is there, so you can go to the cyber people and complain to them. So even if in why we are learning this in our IT for manager is, so when coming to IT for managers, a business needs every privacy and every concern about their data in a digital way. So now everything is in a digital. So these cyber people will be taking care about the concern and the individual or organization if they have any problem. The cyber law and the IT managers should be knowing their copyrights. So when they apply a copyright or when they have any problem, they can reach out to the cyber law and cybercrime. That is why the importance of cyber law is being used or made as a known important topic in the IT for managers. Thank you.